to episode 18 of Hertha Hero on FM20. Today, like I said in the end of the last episode, we're going to do the awards for the season, and then we're going to jump ahead to the first game of the season. We're not going to play the first game of the season, mind you. We are, however, going to have a look at transfers we've made. As I said in the last episode, we have about 89 million to spend, with the option of selling some players. We need to have a look and see who we are going to get rid of. Are we going to try and get Serginho Dest back again for a third season? Probably not, but we shall see. Like I said, plenty of money to spend. A couple of players that I'm considering shifting out of the team anyway. But we are here, like I said, for the award ceremony right now. This is the overall best 11. 4 players have made it in for this year. So because it's only 2 years in, the squad looks fairly similar to what it did this year. A couple of changes, obviously. Mittelstadt is out on loan at the minute with Werder Bremen, where he got relegated. No, they didn't get relegated. They're in the playoff. But he has gotten better. I think we take him off the transfer list, actually. On the transfer list many months now. I do still want him gone, but I think taking him off the transfer list might help get rid of him. So we have Magnin in goal, Arias, Tornariga, Stark, and Mittelstadt as the back 4. Yeah, I suppose they've played significant amount of football between them. Mittelstadt only played 29 games. Luka Netz has played 29 games. The average rating's the difference. Meyer and Grujic are the two central fielders. Grujic 28 games. Dorita 24. Supposedly he's only played 19 because he's only been here since January. So fair enough. Luka Biacco and De La Rosen as the wide men. Matthias Cunha, who didn't actually get that much game time this season, and Piatek as the strikers. Gabigol played 48 games this year. That's a lot of football to play in one season. But very good. That's delightful. The team of the season, pretty much the exact. Serginho Dest is the starting right back. I felt like he played the least of the 3 right backs. Luka Netz as the left back, Tornariga and Gavardal as the central defenders, Meyer and Sabazlai in central midfield, Alvarez ahead of Piatek. Doesn't even make it into the team. I would have thought Gabigol would have been on the right, Piatek and Pellegrini up front, but okay. Tornariga gets fans player of the season. Del Rosen and Arne Meyer second and third. Del Rosen had a very slow start this year, but made up for it. Duda scored the goal of the season in October against Fortuna Dusseldorf. Let's see how that went. He came on as a substitute and scored. So let's have a look. So Tornariga with the assist. We've probably scored better goals than that, but okay. Signing of the season, Gabigol from Flamengo for 25 million, and young player of the season was Tornariga. So he wins fan player of the year and young player of the season. He had a good season. Top scorer, Gabigol with 24. Highest average rating, Tornariga, obviously, because he won fans player of the year. Most assists, Del Rosen with 14. Best pass completion, 2-star with 89%. Interesting, because we play out from the back, so the goalkeeper, in theory, I suppose he punts it long as well, because we do play slightly more direct. Gabigol with 7 player of the matches. Tornariga 19 yellow cards. I like it. And Vabalski 2 red cards. Yeah. 2 stupid red cards as well, might I add. So scarce few pundits would have been brave enough to pluck Hertha Berlin from mid-table obscurity in pre-season and mark them out for bigger and better things, but Dialte Diam did exactly that, surprising everyone as they broke free from the pack and secured continental qualification. We've done it twice now. The Altam were one of the competition's feel-good stories, defying expectations, mainly thanks to their impressive spell of form between October and November, and after climbing as high as second at their peak, they were able to celebrate a job well done. We did have a very poor start to the season, so we did only reach second for a short period of time, then had a poor run of form and ended third. The average attendance was 70% of our stadium, just shy of 53,000. We played 33 different players in the team, which is, of course, as 99% of the time, is the highest. The player is the highest in the division. The match of the season was our 2-1 win against eventual champions Borussia Dortmund, when I think we were trying to figure out the formation that we needed to start playing, because that was around the time we started really poor form. That 7-2 defeat against Bayern Munich was the moment to forget, which is fair enough. So what do they want us to do? So they want us to develop players using the club's youth system, which we've been doing, attacking, entertaining, high tempo football, making the most of set pieces. Can do all that. Work within the wage budget, I have been doing. In the next season they wanted to avoid a relegation battle. We finished top 4 2 seasons in a row. Avoid a relegation battle. They want us to reach the first knockout round, but avoid relegation. Our training and youth facilities will be complete at the end of, or before the end of next season. My contract expires and we want us to work towards challenging for the so avoid relegation battle, but then the season after challenge for the title, and then challenge for the title and maintain title challenge. That all sounds perfectly acceptable to me. Dressing room atmosphere has done a complete flip and we are now excellent. That change in form really did help quite significantly. End of season team meeting. What do I want the lads to do? No. So Yarstein wants to commit his future to the club. I might give him a contract to just have him as like a third choice goalkeeper. So Luka Diaco, Sterk, Turneriga, Meyer, and Piatek, and Duda, Tusert, all want to move because they think they could do a better or play for better clubs, bigger clubs. Verbelski is starting to develop concerns over how his manager has treated him. You got sent off and I fined you. Top half next year. Too ambitious. Confident. Don't think you're setting us an achievable target. Good job, lads. I don't think maybe Yerstein doesn't get offered a new contract now. Cazetta missed 40% of the season with injuries. Most injury-prone player was Lukanets, Cunha and Winkler. And the longest spell out was Cazetta for 4 months with a broken leg. Robert had damaged Achilles tendon. I don't remember that at all. I must have missed that. The lads are going away on their holidays and they'll be back on the 5th of July. Where are we going to go for our holidays? No South Korea this year. So it's Austria, Italy, Switzerland or Holland. I think go to Salzburg. Why not? We're off to Salzburg. Right. We are going to go away now and have a quick look at the team, see what we need, what we can get rid of, who we can get rid of, have all the contracts expire and all that, get rid of the players we don't want, and I'll bring you back when the transfer, or when the first game of the season is around the corner, and we'll jump into how we're getting on transfer wise, because we will still have about 3 weeks of the transfer window after that part of the video anyway. So we will be back in just a second for that. So, right fellas, as you can see, we have arrived at the first game of the season, which is against Hoffenheim. Transfer window was interesting. We did play a couple of friendlies, did quite well in all of them except for the Salzburg game. Salzburg really did give us a game, I guess. I didn't manage it, so I don't know. The first round of the Pokal Cup, we've already played that. It was against the same team we beat 9-0 last year. We beat them 8-0 this year. I wonder, did they get the same attendance? They actually got more people to show up to the game this year. But we smashed it. 8-0. Fantastic. So, in terms of transfers, you can see there's a couple of names here that you're kind of going, why would they leave? Also, who is Cleonise. But Duda had a loan offer from Parma. Del Rosen, Leipzig offered 35 million for him, and Gabigol, Real Madrid offered 74 million, which is his release clause. It is, but that will be an upfront all-in payment. We're not accepting anything. Okay, so we're probably going to be losing Gabigol. That's fine. It's fine. It's not like I've pissed off half the squad and trying to get rid of some of the players. We'll just have a quick look dynamics wise. Managerial support still very good. Dressing room is excellent. Team cohesion is quite good as well. So Del Rosen and Gabigol, I didn't offer you out. Clubs offered to buy you, and then you got pissed off. Anyway, we're going to go back, look at the transfers. This is what we've spent and what has come in. So we've broke even. Technically, I think we spent a little bit more, but nonetheless, this is what it looks like. Players that went out. We'll start with the outs. Runjerstein went to Astana on a free. Leuven went to Augsburg for 5 million. So Young Min went to Carluche on loan. I'll only go through the ones that are important. David Selke, the Sulker, has gone to Cologne for 12 million. Palko has gone to Werder Bremen on loan. Julian Albrecht's gone back to Carluche on loan. Kazet has gone to Ingolstadt. I hope he does well this year. I hope he doesn't break his leg again. Shivrella has gone to Nîmes. Jasbremski has gone to last season's relegated Holstein Kiel. We're making money off all these players as well. I think every loan, the players' wages are being paid, so it's not terrible. Aronkes has gone to Dynamo Dresden. Karim has gone to Fiorentina. Quina, who got bitchy over a player we signed who wasn't even to play in his position, has gone on loan to Leganés. Vinicius Pope has gone back to Hamburg. Mitchelstad's gone to Werder Bremen on loan. We eventually got rid of Borja Mayoral for 9.25 million. Not quite the 13.25 million I was hoping, but we'll take it. He's gone. He's off the wages. Redan got annoyed because of a player we signed, so he went on loan to Sandhausen again. Eivel is on loan at Bochum. We got a new affiliate in Kaiserslautern, which was fantastic. We threw some of our players out on loan to them. Alan Velasco, who spent last season on loan at Schalke, came in, played a bunch of friendlies for us, and then said, I want to go on loan. So he's gone to Stuttgart on loan. Rover, another player who's gone on loan to Kaiserslautern, and Duda went on loan to Wolfsburg for 40k per month, plus his wages. So 28.5 million brought in. Where did we spend it? Well, we brought in Shane Long, because why not? I think I already told you this, but Shane Long is Irish. I enjoy watching him play football. I want him more for being a coach or manager at some point, so bringing him in for that. Philip Vasco, I think you know about him as well. I did agree this deal. His potential has plummeted all of a sudden. He was a 5-star potential player. I know he's never going to hit it, but I thought we paid nothing for him. We'd get some bit of cash. I think he's still in the first team though. He is. Then we signed Sasha Lang who was the second best under 17 player last year or something, came up on a scout report. So we paid nothing for him. Kind of felt bad. We do have a 2-year deal with the option of extending it by 3 years if he comes good. We're not paying him an awful lot of money. He's young. Might as well give him an opportunity, see if he can do something. And he's only 17, so with our youth setup, he could come good. Then Giorgio, a player I wanted when he came up, he popped up on my scout report, and I was like, this guy looks pretty good. So Flamengo were pretty, like, they tried to trick me. They wanted 15 million, but I looked and he had a release clause of 10 million. So I started at 1.5 and they said no. So then we slowly worked up, eventually hit 10 million. But he's going to be quite good. He's 6'2" as well. He's got fantastic balance. Everything else is on the way up. I think this guy's going to be amazing. So he came in 10 million. Hopefully he doesn't do really poorly. Then we signed Napoli left winger Cleonise, who scored a hat-trick on his debut in the Cup. Just a nice backup to have to Del Rossen. And then with Del Rossen considering leaving as well, it's handy that he came in because he looks quite good. His numbers in all the right places. He's got 16 determination, which is nice. A bit of flair as well. So if we wanted to play him as an attack, he could actually do it quite well. His acceleration and agility are pretty tasty as well. We have a huge Dutch contingent at the team now. Then we went and broke the record for Canadian transfer fee paid for a Canadian. Yeah, we'll go with that. We paid 15 million for Jonathan David, who was actually valued at a little over 15 million, but we threw in a couple of extra I think it's percentage of profit from next sale. Ghent are going to be getting like 25% of it or something. He comes in second best striker, one of the best wingers in the team. If we wanted to play him as on the right wing, could play him on the left wing. This man just can do anything. He is. And in my other series with the director of football, he had already left Ghent when I arrived, so I didn't get to use him. Player I've wanted to use quite a lot. Comes in. I think he's going to do the business as well. So I'm happy with him. He had quite a good season last year for Ghent as well, which is, I'm happy. And then the most random of all of them, this guy appeared. I sent my scouts to just do every international tournament that was going on during the summer. Just said go out and find any player, just players. Just find a player and let me know what's the story with them. They went to this under 19, under 20 Mali tournament or African. I don't even know where they found him. But this guy has come in. He's 19 years old, 6'2". He doesn't look terrible, and we were looking for a goalkeeper, so said I'd bring him in. He, according to my assistant manager, who is 19 and 19 for judging and our ability and potential, he's currently operating at a Bundesliga level and has potential to get better. I think this could be long-term goalkeeper if he gets enough game time, which I think everyone. No, I don't. We did actually have offers for David Soria, Darius Henderson, or Dean Henderson, the Man United goalkeeper. What's his name? Henderson? That's just the United goalkeeper Henderson. Alex Lunin and some other Barcelona goalkeeper. We had offers for all four of them. We actually had Henderson almost arrive for 8 million, and I decided against it because I believe in Doucouré. I think Doucouré is going to be the future of this club. So I'm putting all my eggs in his basket. He better not screw me over. Squad is a little bit bigger than it was last year because even though we got rid of a lot of the players, we didn't bring in too many. I still think that there's an awful lot of the players in the first team who could potentially still leave. Like, I might try and get Vasco alone, see if that helps him. We have brought a couple of players up, like the right back here, Kusundere, brought him up. He looks pretty good, so I give him an opportunity. He played in the cup game and didn't do terribly, so. But we do need to make decisions on some players. Like, I think Sterk, I might want to cash in on him because even though we do have 102 million, so we actually have more money now than we did at the start of the transfer window. Wouldn't be a terrible idea to get rid of some of it. We still have like 700,000 in wages. I don't want to spend it all though, because I do want to keep the club financially stable, which is important. So for the next episode, we're going to be back to play Hoffenheim in the first game of the season. We do still have transfer window time. There's still time to go in the transfer window. Still 2 weeks, but as it is right now, I'm not going to be making any. Erling Haaland went to PSG. I'm not going to be making any transfers, but who's to say that's going to stay that way for the next 2 weeks? Anyway, like I said, next episode we will be playing Hoffenheim in the first game of the season. See how the team is getting on. Have we built a good team, or is the team a bunch of shitters? Thank you very much for watching, fellas. If you did enjoy, please make sure to leave a like, comment and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!